امروز حضور شما ثابت کرده در تمام جهان که این انقلاب یک انقلاب شیر و خورشید برگشت ناپذیر است. این حرکت رو به جلو خواهد رفت. این انقلاب رهبری داره مشخص مورد تایید مردم داخل ایران و خارج ایران و این رهبر برای آینده ایران برنامه داره و همه ما این برنامه رو قبول داریم. I would like to also thank, on behalf of the organizers of this big rally of City of Toronto, all the levels of government, all the elected officials of federal, provincial, and municipal government, and all the Canadian citizens at large that stood shoulder to shoulder with us. As you stand by us, we will stand by you. You will be the first to be invited to a free Iran, and we will be eternally your best allies. In the end also, I would like to thank all the levels of security, intelligence, police, RCMP, and private securities that have stood shoulder to shoulder with us, provided us with security and safety. Please join me to say a big thank you to all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Our brothers and sisters in Iran, thank you for providing security for us. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce our next speaker, Minister of Children, Community and Social Services and MPP of Aurora, Oak Ridges, Richmond Hill, the Honorable Michael Parsa.
Good afternoon, everyone. Durud bar hameh shoma. I want to begin by thanking the organizers and the many volunteers my colleagues from Queen's Park, ministers, MPs, mayors, councillors, everyone from all levels of government, thank you all so much for joining us this afternoon. I have to single out and I want to thank my friend Mr. Solar Bonami for his unwavering commitment and support of the Lion and Sun Revolution. Now, we all know Solar Bonami is a great champ in the ring, but in my view, you are now the undisputed, the undeniable people's champ for change and democracy right here in Ontario. I want to thank all the police officers who are here today for their professionalism and support so that we can gather peacefully to raise our voices in support of the Iranian people. Thank you so much for the men and women in uniform. To all Canadians from every corner of our beautiful country, thank you so much for your love and support during these trying times. To the hundreds of thousands of people who have joined us this afternoon, you are here out of conviction and in solidarity with the people of Iran in calling for regime change and freedom. And that matters more than words can describe. To the people of Iran, you asked us to be your voice while the regime tried to silence yours, and we listened. On January 17th, more than 100,000 people took to the streets in Richmond Hill to peacefully raise awareness about the crisis you are facing. And on February 1st, more than 200,000 gathered in downtown Toronto to continue to be your voice. And today, I'm so proud to announce that more than 300,000 strong have braved the call to make their commitment clear to each and every one of you in Iran that we will never give up on you. This isn't just a crowd. It's an undeniable force, united in purpose for a free and democratic Iran. These global days of action matter. They matter because they send a clear message to the international community and to institutions like the United Nations that the regime of Iran does not represent the people of Iran. This vile regime murdered more than 50,000 innocent Iranians in just 2 days. Through the regime's rent-a-thug program, they have carried out crimes against humanity in hospitals, in prisons, on the streets, and continue to do so today behind closed doors. Hundreds of thousands have been injured, families have been torn apart, and lives have been stolen. This has been the deadliest state-led violence against protesters in recent Iranian history, and the deadliest two-day protest massacre in the world. And yet, the brave people of Iran refuse to be silent, and the world must no longer look the other way. To the regime, I will say this: we will continue to multiply by millions across the world, and our voices will continue to grow louder until there's no tolerance left for your repression. Friends, the end of this regime is no longer a distant dream. It's rather fast approaching, driven by strength, resilience, and the unbreakable will of the Iranian people. From north to south, from east to west, the day will soon come when they are free and democratic, and we will have free elections under the true flag of Iran, the Lion and Sun flag. The people of Iran will have an opportunity to decide their own future. Folks, this vision is not abstract. It's inevitable. And until that day, we will not stop fighting for them. We will continue to be their voice, and we'll continue to call for the regime to be held accountable for its crimes against humanity. And as the Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi beautifully articulated in my conversation with him, but the people of Iran. So today, as we remember the many thousands who have been murdered, we do so with heavy hearts, but also with hope and optimism that justice and democracy will soon prevail. As Cyrus the Great, the father of human rights, once said, whenever you can, act as a liberator. Freedom, dignity, wealth, these three together constitute the greatest happiness of humanity. Premier Ford, ministers, MPs, MPPs, councillors, mayors, colleagues, friends from all levels of government. I'm sure that by now you've all experienced the love, compassion, and unequivocal loyalty from Canadians of Iranian descent. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for being here. And I look forward to, very soon, visiting Iran alongside each and every one of you at perhaps one of Iran's many beautiful cities to celebrate the freedom of Iran and the victory of the Iranian people. Thank you so much. Thank you. But I want to be there with you in person. So of course, he's here with us today, and it is my honor to introduce to you the Premier of Ontario, the Honourable Doug Ford.
Michael. They told me when I was driving it was over 200,000 people. And what I love, it's a majority Iranians, but there's everyone from every race, creed, color here supporting you. It will always support you. I can tell you, Michael Morrison is an absolute champion. The most popular person, I call him the most popular person anywhere in Canada. Michael, thank you. Thank you for your leadership, for your community. I can tell you we will always, always stand with you. I want to thank Ramita and Salar for putting this together, plus all the other organizers. I love that massive flag down there. That is beautiful. I absolutely love it. And it's an honor to be here with my great team, and I can assure you, every one of our 80 members are supporting you. Supporting freedom for the Iranian people. We have Minister by Trade, Minister Cho, and Minister Cho, this area, hometown boy, and along with parliamentary assistants, Cooper, Gallagher, Murphy, Kenneth Smith, and Wade. And I understand my great friend from the U.S., the U.S. Consul General Hunt is here. And a message to President Trump, you can make changes and can free the people of Iran. We have many mayors here as well. I want to thank all the mayors from not just Toronto, but all over Ontario are here to support you, along with MPs from the Conservatives and Liberal parties. I love when you unite to support the community. I can tell you we will be here and we will stand shoulder to shoulder with the community. We will never waver. We will gather solidarity from one end of our province to the other, from the east to the west to the north to the south, to send a clear message to the regime. Enough's enough. The regime has to go. Iran is a beautiful place. It can be the wealthiest, the richest, most prosperous region anywhere in the world. And I can assure you, that regime is going down. It may not be today, but it'll be next they cannot sustain what they're seeing around the world of support. And that, you know what I love, Michael? I love the Canadian flags and the Iranian flags. I love it. I absolutely love it. As I say, millions of people around the world standing up for human rights, for the freedom of the Iranian people and the democratic future of Iran. My friends, I love Michael, our whole team loves Michael, and I do have to give a shout out. I'll probably get in trouble for saying this, but my staff sergeant of the OPP, Rashid, you're a champion. I don't know where he's hiding. Tell me, where are you? Come here. My OPP detail, and every single day he tells me the great things of Iran and the Iranian people. Come on, don't be shy. Don't worry. He's a champion. I get educated every day by him. The biggest supporter in the entire world. Anyways, my friends, my brothers and sisters, from the Persian community, from the Iranian community, I will always have your back. I will always stand with you. And God bless the people of Iran. God bless the people of Iran.
Wow. Thank you so much. Now I'd like to introduce to the stage please give a warm welcome for the Honorable Gary Ananda Sangari, Minister of Public Safety. Please give a warm welcome.
Good afternoon, Toronto. Good afternoon to the great Iranian Canadian community right here in Toronto. We're in Willowdale, the heart of this community, and I want to bring you greetings on behalf of the federal Liberal government. On behalf of my colleague, Vince Gasparo, the MP for Eglinton Lawrence, Dr. Helena Jassy, the MP for Markham Stouffville, Faris Al-Sood, our MP for Mississauga Centre, and of course, my dear friend, the Honourable Ali Assasi, the MP for Willowdale. Ali really wanted to be here today, but he's in Munich representing Canada. Let me tell you, the last 6 to 8 weeks or so, I've been so inspired by this community, not just here in Canada, but across the world. Every single day, I've been receiving correspondence, letters, texts from members of this community telling me of the incredible work that all of you are doing to advocate for the free people of Iran. Over the last several weeks, we have seen such inspiration coming from the people of Iran in Iran. We've seen people who put their lives on the line to fight for democracy, to fight for freedom, to fight for their liberation. And that is a testament to the ancient Iranian Persian culture that has led the world. The late darkness that has fallen on Iran will not be dark for that long. Sun will rise in Iran. Freedom will rise in Iran. And the people of Iran will one day, very soon, be a democratic, independent, secular state that is a beacon for this world. And I just want to assure you that Canadians will stand with you. Canadians will stand with the people of Iran. Canada and Canada's government will continue to stand with the Iranian people. And that's why Canada has listed Iran as a state sponsor of terrorism. We will hold Iran accountable for the atrocities committed. the world. That is why Canada designated the IRGC as a terrorist entity. That is why Canada sanctioned over 220 Iranians and 254 Iranian entities for human rights abuses, supporting terrorism and peace and security violations. This includes the sanction of 7 individuals just this week alone. These are senior IRGC officials, judges, prison officials, and entities involved in repression, terrorism, disinformation, and regional destabilization. And we know that we have work to do, and we will be there to seek justice to the victims of Flight PS752. And let me conclude with this. Each and every one of you standing here as Iranian Canadians, as proud Canadians of Iranian descent, each one of you are free, are here, and should be here without intimidation, and should live in Canada without fear of intimidation. And our government, the Canadian government, will be there to protect you, to support you, and to ensure that your voice projects not just in Canada, but around the world. Thank you very much, and let's all work towards the day of freedom in Iraq. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'd like to now introduce His Worship Stephen Del Duca, Mayor of the City of Vaughan. Please give a warm welcome.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here today. I'm joined on stage by my dear friend, the Mayor of Aurora, Tom Maracas. I know that as the Mayor of Vaughan, I was so incredibly proud that a number of days ago, we flew at Vaughan City Hall the Lion and Sun flag so proudly. And I know that many of you were there. And even before we did it in Vaughan, Mayor Maracas did it in the town of Aurora. And Mayor David West did it in the city of Richmond Hill. And I'm here to tell you that we need to see the Lion and Sun flag flying at Toronto City Hall right away, urgently. There is no excuse that it's not also flying at Toronto City Hall. I very publicly want to thank Premier Doug Ford for being here today. I want to tell you that what he said when he spoke so eloquently and so powerfully, to see the Premier of this province stand in solidarity, proudly, shoulder to shoulder with the Iranian community, the courageous Iranian community, was incredible to see. I want to let you know what an honor it was for me to march today all the way from the city of Vaughan alongside Minister Michael Parsa and 300,000 courageous, fierce, resilient, strong Iranian Canadians. You have literally shown every single Canadian, and the Premier was right to see so many Canadian flags here today. The pride you have for being proud Iranians, the pride you have because you have helped to build Canada. What we see here today is nothing short of monumental. Let the message ring out loudly and clearly. Here today in the city of Toronto, here today in the GTA, here today in Canada, none of us will rest until the people of Iran are free. We will keep doing everything we can. It is great to see, again, Mayor Maracas, our provincial partners, our federal friends. We need the government of Canada to be unrelenting in the pressure that they bring to bear, alongside President Trump, alongside the rest of the democratic free world, to stand up to the regime, to stand up to tyranny, to recognize the 50,000 women, men, and children slaughtered by the despotic Iranian regime. Again, we will not rest. The people of Iran deserve democracy, equal rights, women's rights, and a future that they can share in equally and strongly and proudly. And that's what we want to see, a free, secular, democratic Iran, now more so than ever before. Thank you so much to the organizers for doing an incredible job. Thank you to the police services, the OPP, Toronto Police, YRP, and thank you to all of you for showing up in extraordinary numbers to make your voices heard. I want you to know that the people of Vaughan will always stand with our Iranian friends and our neighbors. You are an important community in my city, you're an important community in Aurora, and you are an extraordinarily important community right across Canada. Thank you so much. Zindabad Mardom-e Iran. And Javed Shah.
For the people of Richmond Hill, Vincent Lowe. Please give a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone. It's good to see so many beautiful flags today. It is an honor to be here with you today as your Conservative Member of Parliament for Richmond Hill South. Unfortunately, our Deputy Leader, Melissa Lansman, and our Leader, Pierre Poilievre, can't be here today. But we've all met the Crown Prince, Reza Pahlavi. I know I see a lot of photos with them. And we stand with your movement. When I first found out that tens of thousands of innocent civilians were brutally murdered by this regime, by this illegitimate regime, it broke my heart. But the brave Iranian people, they continue to stand. They brave the bullets, the beatings, the blackout, because they know that freedom is worth it. Their fight over there is not just their fight, it is also our fight here in Canada. We will continue to be the voice and be the voice of the voiceless. It is absolutely unacceptable that there are hundreds of regime agents led into our country, our beautiful country, terrorizing families, terrorizing freedom-loving, patriotic Canadians. And it is unacceptable that after 3 years, kick them out. That's right. Kick them out. Kick them out. It is unacceptable after 3 years that only one IRGC official has been deported. And it is even more unacceptable that we don't even know the name. Why do they get protection while Canadians are vulnerable to the regime's repression? It is unacceptable. And what does this Liberal government have to show for it? They have a foreign agents registry, but the fines are as low as $50, and last time I checked, $50 is not going to stop the IRGC. To the brave Iranian people, we stand with you. All of us, we stand with you. And tomorrow, there will be a new Iran, a free Iran, and an Iran who belongs to the people. And one day, the Crown Prince, Reza Pahlavi, will return. Thank you so much for having me. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Vincent. Before I introduce Mr. Salar Gholami, yes, before I introduce, I'm going to just leave a little message with you all, which is that today you all made history. You stood in the cold, you stood under one flag, you stood with one voice, and the whole world saw you. History saw you, and most importantly, our compatriots inside Iran felt you. To our brave and courageous compatriots inside Iran, you are not alone. Your courage shakes this regime. Your sacrifice is not unseen. Your voice echoes far beyond your borders, and we will win this together. Long live Iran. Payande bad Iran. I'm Parmina Perez. Thank you, and without further ado, give your warmest welcome for Salar.
درود به تمام عزیزان. چند تا مهمون عزیز داریم. من نمیخوام زیاد وقتتون رو بگیرم، اما تمام تلاشایی که شما میکنین، حضوری که دارین، واقعا باعث پشتوانه شاهزاده رضا پهلوی میشه برای چانه زنی، برای اینکه بتونه ایشون این اعتبار پیش ملت ایران سالها دارن. خانواده پهلوی پیش ما جایگاه ویژه‌ای دارن، اما باید با تلاشایی که شما میکنید، با این حماسه‌هایی که درست میکنید، باعث میشه که دست ایشون پرتر باشه و واضح باشه که دولت مردای خارجی باید با کی وارد صحبت بشن. ازتون خواهش میکنم، ما هر بار راهپیمایی گذاشتیم، گرد همایی گذاشتیم، 50-60 هزار نفر از دفعه قبل بیشتر اومده. تا زمانی که پهلوی برنگرده به کشور، برنگرده به ایران، این نبرد ادامه داره. ما میدونیم خیلی زود، اما فرقی نمیکنه چقدر طول بکشه. تا اون زمان ما خیابون رو ترک نمی‌کنیم، ما پستمون رو ترک نمی‌کنیم. پاینده ایران، اجازه بدین چند تا مهمون رو دعوت کنیم که تشریف آوردن، بعدم در خدمتتون خواهیم بود. آقای احسان کرمی از امریکا تشریف آوردن. آقای کرمی.
اومدم بگم خاک پاتونم، آبرو خریدیم برای ایرانیا. حرف زیادی ندارم، من با شعر حافظ اومدم. اگر غم لشکر انگیزد که خون عاشقان ریزد، من و یاران به هم سازیم و بنیادش. هرچند که میفصلیم با ماست و بعد یک مهمون که نه باجه سر داریم. هرچند تو بیا.
من دلم پر خونه، ولی یه چیز خیلی خوشحالم که یک حکومت احمقی اونجاست که خودشو سرنگون کرد. زنده باد و جاوید رضا شاه کریم.
یکی از عزیزترین هنرمندای ما اینجاست. خانم ها آقایان، خانم نوشافرین امروز اینجاست.
درود فراوان به همه هموطنای عزیز و نازنین و زیبا که آمدین که هموطنای عزیزمون رو ساپورت کنین. واقعا که چقدر با شرفی، خیلی با شرفی. ما همه آمدیم که به هموطنای عزیزمون بگیم که هیچ وقت تنهاشون نمیذاریم و هیچ وقت نمیتونیم این جنایت رو فراموش کنیم. زنده باد ایران! میبوسم همتونو.
امروز زمانی که توی مونیخ اعلیحضرت خودشون اینو گفتن، واقعا من اشک تو چشام جمع شد. جمع که چه عرض کنم، واقعا اشک ریختم و مطمئنم که به زودی هممون برمیگردیم ایران. خواستم دعوت کنم از آقای احمد باطبی از امریکا تشریف آوردن.
عصر بخیر دوستان. تورنتو، شما آبروی مایی. من هر جا که رفتم تو این چند هفته، در هر جای دنیا شما رو نشون دادن به من وقتی فهمیدن من ایرانی هستم. فیلماتون رو به من نشون میدادن و من از طرف همه ایرانی هایی که در خارج از کانادا زندگی میکنن از شما تشکر میکنم. زنده باد. ما همه میدونیم شرایط درست میشه، رضا شاه برمیگرده و ایران رو درست میکنیم، اما فراموش نکنیم ما باید خیلی ها رو به دست عدالت بسپاریم. از خشمتون، از خشم مقدستون مراقبت بکنید. خشم یعنی آگاهی، یعنی شما میدونید اتفاقی افتاده که نباید میافتاد. از کینه، همیشه تو ادبیات ما توی مشرق زمین میگن کینه آدم کور میکنه، ولی کینه کور نمیکنه. کینه مقدسه. کینه یعنی من نمیخوام فراموش بکنم که عزیزان ما رو کشتید و ما هستیم تا روزی که شما تاوانش رو پس بدید. بنابراین زنده باد. بنابراین وظیفه ما بعد از آزادی انتقام گرفتن تمام این کسایی که بچه‌های ما رو کشتن، سپردنشون به دست عدالت. زنده باد.
خواستم دعوت کنم از آقای شهرام خردی که همیشه ایران اینترنشنال جور ما میهن پرستان رو میکشه و با اون مناظراش دل آدم رو خنک میکنه. جناب خردی.
همیهنان درود بر شما. کارستان کردید از سیدنی تا مونیخ تا تورنتو تا لس آنجلس. امروز شاهزاده رضا پهلوی در مونیخ از یک صدایی ما ایرانیان صحبت کردند و خودشون فریاد مردم ایران رو پژواک شدند و گفتند این آخرین نبرده. امروز ایران و پژواک ایران در جهان شنیده شد و اجازه بدید از طرف همه ایرانیان امروز اعلام بکنیم ما جهانیم، ما ایرانیانیم. این نبرد ادامه خواهد داشت و فریاد جاوید شاه فریادی هست که همه جای دنیا پژواکش شنیده شده و ما این نبرد رو تا آخر ادامه خواهیم داد و این آخرین نبرد خواهد بود. این آخرین نبرده.
پس اجازه بدین یه شعار مورد علاقه خود اعلیحضرت هم بدیم. رضا پهلوی این از شعار ملی. قلب این انقلاب در خارج از کشور در تورنتو بوده. دم همه تورنتوی‌ها گرم. که با شکوهش که در تورنتو ایجاد کردن باعث شدن که این آتش گر بگیره در کل دنیا و قلب این آتش، قلب این انقلاب تورنتو بوده. الان پلیس به من گفت که سابوی استیشن ها کار نمیکنه، خواهش میکنم ازشون استفاده نکنید. به نفع دولت کاناداست خیلی زودتر وارد نگوشیت با اعلیحضرت بشه، وگرنه این ادامه خواهد داشت. تا زمانی که پهلوی برنگرده به کشور. ازتون خواهش میکنم یادتون نره ترک نباید بکنید پستمونو. ما سربازیم، اینجا پلیس به ما شلیک نمیکنه. اینجا پلیس دنبال ما نمیاد تو خونه. اینجا پلیس با اسنایپر و با سلاح جنگی به ما شلیک نمیکنه. پس خواهش میکنم حضور پیدا کنید همیشه تا زمانی که بالاخره اون اتفاق بیفته، اون پنجره باز بشه و مردم بتونن با جمعیت میلیونی تهران رو تسخیر کنن. قبل از اینکه برنامه رو به پایان برسونیم میخواستم که دو تا اجرای موسیقی داریم توسط هنرمندان میهن پرستمون. قبلش میخواستم اگه آقای بابک امینی هستن بعد آقای کاوه یغمایی در خدمتشون باشیم به افتخارشون. جناب امینی.
دوستان چقدر شما زیبایی، یعنی از این لحظه قشنگتر وجود نداره. من 25 ساله تو غربت هستم و غربت رو با تمام اجزای بدنم حس کردم. امروز از اون لحظه‌هایی که احساس کردم که ایرانم و اولین لحظه که غربت رو حس کردم. دوستتون دارم، به امید آزادی ایران و به امید این که شاهزاده رضا پهلوی رو در ایران داشته باشیم و کل ایران به آرامش برسه. آینده ایران. دوستتون دارم و جاوید شاه از کامل عزیز خواهش میکنم و ویکتور منم بکشه. دوستتون داریم
و تمام کسانی که برای راه آزادی برای ما دارن که جنگل حمایت کردیم. سپاس.
باید میخواستم دعوت کنم از هنرمندی که خیلی ها ببینیم واقعا الان مهم نیست که تو هنرمندی ورزشکاری، مردم داخل ایران براشون مهم نیست. الان مهم اینه که تو مبارزه بکنی در هر پوزیشنی که داری. آقای مازیار فلاحی زیر برف و کولاد روی موهای قشنگشون میشست اما میومد از صدای ایران میگفت. به افتخار آقای فلاحی.
ممنون از همگی به خاطر حضورتون. من امروز اینجا نبودم که به عنوان خواننده چیزی بخونم. من اینجا بودم که کنار شما شعار بدم. ببخشید که با این صدای زخمی و خراشیده شاید گوشتون آزردم، ولی خواستم که کنارتون باشم در روز عشق که برای ما با رویای آزادی امروز روز عشق به ایران بود. به دنیا امروز ایرانیا هستن. ما کنار هم در ایران یک روز اشک شوق خواهیم ریخت. اون روز دیر نخواهد بود، خیلی زود. پاینده پاینده جاوید.
هنرمندا که همه‌شون دوست دارن تورنتو باشن و قول بدم دفعه بعد همه تورنتو باشن، پیام ویدئویی فرستادن ببینید و بعدش هم
یقین دارم این جمعیت بزرگ به زودی در ایران جشن بزرگ پیروزی رو در کنار هم دیگه برگزار می‌کنیم. این قلب‌های عاشق، این اراده قوی ملی میهنی در نهایت کار اساسی و اقدام نهایی رو به سر انجام می‌رسونه. ما به رهبری شاهزاده رضا پهلوی تحت یک پرچم با یک شعار کشور خودمون رو از دشمنان و ضحاکیان پس می‌گیریم. جاوید شاه.
بگم که واقعا باعث غرور افتخار همه ایرانیای دنیای که اینجوری هر دفعه با جمعیت‌های بیشتر و بیشتر هر دفعه اون سرمایه تورنتو میاد و پشت هموطناتون در میاد. جمهوری اسلامی فکرش نمی‌کرد که میلیون‌های ایرانی که از ایران اومدیم بیرون اینجوری خاری به چششون بشیم و الان که به زور گلوله مجبور کردن بچه‌های تو ایرانی که ساکت باشن و نتونن به خیابونا بیان، ما اینجوری پشتشون رو داشته باشیم. ماهایی که واسه فرصت‌های بیشتر، زندگی بهتر، آزادی بیشتر از ایران اومدیم بیرون و تازه بعد از چند وقت که تو دنیای آزاد زندگی کردیم خیلی تفاوت‌ها رو حس کردیم. شاید ما بیشتر از هر کسی میدونیم که ایران آزاد فردا چطوری میتونه باشه. یه تصویر درستی داشته باشیم از این ایران آزاد. و همینجوری باید پشت بچه‌ها رو داشته باشیم، صداشون باشیم تا لحظه آخر، چون این بار دیگه واقعا این آخرین نبرده. از همینجا باز بگم دمتون گرم. اینجوری نیست که امروز اومدیم توی جمع شدیم کار ما تموم بشه. کار ما توی خونه، توی سوشال میدیا همه جا ادامه داره تا دنیا ببینه که ایرانی چطوریه، چقدر فرق داریم با اون گوریایی که الان ایران رو به اسارت گرفتن و ایرانی جوان چطوریه. دمتون گرم. همینجوری ادامه بدیم، قوی، پررو، با وقار. آینده ایران آزاد.
افتخار بکنید تمام شهرها دارن از شما یاد میگیرن. این هم مسئولیت زیادی برای ما میاره، همین که باعث انگیزه میشه که مردم داخل ایران که کلی پیام گرفتین چشم امیدشون به شماست. خسته که نمیشین، اما باید ادامه بدیم. دمتون گرم.
Thank you.